The International Monetary Fund has just released its World Economic Outlook report for April 2017, and we'll take you through the details on that. Well, first up is India. Well, no bad news for India, which is also translates into good news for India. The growth forecast for FY18 has been maintained at 7.2%. This compares with 6.8% in the previous fiscal. But do remember, just in its last review, the IMF had said that it expects India to grow at 6.6%. But the actual growth figure that has come out from IMF, 6.8%, is slightly about 20 basis points higher. For FY19, the growth has been is seen rising to 7.7%. The big hurdle to growth in FY18, according to IMF, will be the fact that India will have to recover from the note ban, and therefore the consumption activity that was hit during the last couple of months is something that will have to be recovered in the next couple of months, and that is where it says the bulk of policy actions, at least in the immediate term, should be focused. It says in the medium term, it sees India's growth rising to 8% levels, which will be supported by implementation of key reforms like the GST, appropriate fiscal and monetary measures. More on that later, but the immediate policy action, as it said, will have to be to restore the economy back to normal and then look at boosting financial stability by recapitalizing public sector banks and also tackling the NPA menace. Now, moving on to the global outlook, where the IMF, there's good news, has raised the global growth outlook by 10 basis points from its previous forecast to 3.5% for 2017 versus 3.1% in 2016. This growth projection has also been raised because of an improvement in the outlook for advanced economies as well as emerging economies, where there's some pressure points that do remain. We'll give you more